For this assignment, I chose Metallica's Some Kind of Monster. This sequence that we'll be looking at is 1 4-minute chunk out of the middle of the movie where I thought they had a lot of great intercutting. Throughout the film, they intercut between different interviews that they did with each of the band members. And in these interviews, you learn more about the band member and what they're into. And here we see Lars in his living room, and you see some of his big art collection that he later sells in the movie.
When's a song done? What the fuck does that mean anyway? Done. When's a record done? You know, where does a record start? Where does it end?
This first intercut that we'll see is a direct connection to Lars's comment about the process, and we cut to actuality of the band in the studio in the process of creating the album.
I don't feel anything great there.
Yeah, nobody
I don't
does.
think it's that great. He's refusing.
How do you hear the riff then?
In this next intercut, we see the band members listening to this beat, and then Bob Rock mimics the drummer Lars, and then the cut is to Lars playing the drums.
I like that. And then
Yeah.
Now also throughout the film, they intercut the interviews of the band members and the things they enjoy doing when they're not playing music. As we saw in the beginning, Lars likes to collect paintings, and Kirk here says that he enjoys surfing. I believe the filmmakers put this in here at this moment because throughout the whole film, we see a change and a theme of recovery and healing in all of the band members. And this is related to that theme, which is woven throughout the whole film.
A sort of individualism also about surfing that I like. I mean, when it's your moment, man, that's your moment and yours alone.
Another theme that runs throughout this film is the band members working with the therapist to resolve some of their issues before they find a new bassist to replace the one that left.
Completely equal. Everybody contributing just as much on the lyric front
Now,
as
this
James
next intercut you'll see is a great flashback intercut to archive footage where James mentioned flashback.
You flashback now?
well,
You want to hear it with vocals? Go sing it.
you guys had some rules about that before. Frankly, I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of arguing. You couldn't talk about his lyrics, therefore he couldn't talk about your drumming.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And you and him did the solos, so you weren't allowed to comment on the solos. Do you know what I mean? There was rules. Are you telling me that those boundaries are gone now?
This next intercut is directly related to the scene we just saw, and now we see the band working on lyrics as a team together.
Tape from everybody. Then me and James would sit down and turn those ideas into songs. And then we would tell the rest of the band what to play and when to play and how to play it.
And then we also have interview intercut with this lyric session.
New thing for me. You know, writing in front of everybody. Because I've always just gone into my own head and wrote stuff down instead of taking things from outside and putting them down.